Hey there, Albedo230. I'm back, and I'm ready to conclude my Wii collection. So let's get started. Next up, Super Mario Galaxy. What can I say about this game? It's fantastic. It's one of the best games I've ever played on the Wii, and probably on any game system out there. Just great overall. The visuals, the controls, the design. Just an overall excellent game. I don't really have any real complaints with it, aside from the fact the occasional cheap deaths, but you know, every Mario game has them. Other than that, stellar. And of course, I liked the game so much, I had to get Super Mario Galaxy 2. Another fantastic game. Just epic in every way. Can't really say whether I like this game better or I like the first game better. Really hard for me to tell. They're both so great. They play similarly, but also have some different mechanics to each, so what's to say they're pretty much equal in every way. And we'll leave it there. But yeah, another great game. Just awesome. Next up, another Mario game, Super Paper Mario. This is the, where Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door is the first Paper Mario game I played. This is the second one. I didn't ever get to try out the original Paper Mario until Virtual Console, which was a little later on. And, but this is a great game overall. Change of pace from what the battle systems the first two games used. It's sort of almost like a Link, like the Adventure of Link for the NES. You know, it's an action RPG. You know, and overall, it was just really unique. You know, flipping dimensions with Mario and all the unique abilities each character had. Yeah, just fantastic. And next up is a game I'm pretty sure everyone knows about. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Yep. And like I said, I actually like this. This is probably my favorite entry in the Smash Bros. Series. I know I'm probably in the minority against probably with those who, you know, I know there's a lot of those who've played all the games and who like Melee better. So I may be in the minority, maybe not, who knows. Fantastic game. Even though, like I said, I did lose all my data, and this is the game that really stuck with me, you know, that really affected me, or probably the most of them all, because I managed to get everything unlocked in this game, and now I'm, you know, to lose it. That's Hemingway depression right there, folks. You know, we work so hard and you lose it all. I had a similar experience with Melee, but you know, there's so much more to get in this game than there was in Melee. And it's just staggering. I may go for it again one day, you know, try to get everything again. Who knows? If I feel up for it. But just an awesome game. Fantastic. Hopefully, you know, the next Smash Bros. That comes out, you know, next few years ago will be even better, but we'll see. And this is, this was the other, being able to play as Solid Snake in this game is the other thing that got me into getting the Metal Gear Solid collection. Aside from the fact that my friend Chaos Z liked the games, this is the other reason that got me into it. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. Next up, I have Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. This is a really awesome fighting game. Great that the Wii could get one of the Versus series, even though it's not Marvel vs. Capcom, but it plays similarly, though probably not as overall crazy. You know, it's probably a little more toned down than what Marvel vs. Capcom was like, especially when compared to Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But it's still really fun, you know, it's still very psychedelic and everything, and the characters are just crazy. Especially Frank West, you know, he's a blast to use, and Zero is a combo machine. Well, yeah. Really great fighting game, and just to put it out there, I'm really looking forward to Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You know, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm glad I got a PlayStation 3 so I can play it. So, other than that, this is great to hold me over until then. Next up is Wario Land Shake It. It's a pretty good platformer, you know. It does use a few Wii controls, you know. It doesn't really abuse them, which is pretty good. If you're familiar with the Wario Land series, it plays just like them, but it just uses Wii controls. What's really stellar about this is the graphics. It looks like you're playing a live, you know, like an anime. It really looks that way. You're playing an anime, and that's just so cool. That's how well animated it all is. So yeah, that's probably the best. That's probably the biggest reason right there. Probably the biggest reason why I even got the game. Next up would be WarioWare Smooth Moves. I really like this game. I like the various Wii controls that you could, and the control styles, you know, or forms, you know, they call it the Wii remote, your Wii remote, the form baton. But all the forms you get with it are really cool. They're, you know, very interactive. So yeah, and just really fun game overall. Anyway, probably not the best Wii game out there though, but still, definitely a fun party game. Next up is Wii Fit Plus. Yeah, I did get this to actually get fit, and I really need to get fit. Unfortunately, I didn't play much of this, and couldn't because back before I got my Wii repaired, it was giving me error messages after I exited the game. It was getting annoying, but other than that, the exercises, they really are effective, and I especially like all of the games in there. They can be pretty effective. And some of them are pretty fun, you know? They can... Anyway, part's pretty good. Next up is Wii Sports Resort. It's basically Wii Sports, you know, with more games to it, you know. Well, some games were taken out, and it uses Wii Motion Plus. Pretty sure everyone's heard about this game, but has wanted this game since they have all enjoyed the first Wii Sports. And yeah, definitely worth it, I have to say. Definitely. And the friend that comes over, he also likes to play this game. He likes Wii Sports Resort. And back then, before I lost him all my data, he did lock a few good things for me in the Air Sports thing. So I appreciate that. Since I didn't play much of this game, but did play as much as I could. I enjoyed it. So yeah. After that comes Zack and Wiki, Quest for Barbarossa's Treasure. Another game I haven't played much of, but it's pretty cool. You know, it's, you know, reminiscent of point-and-click adventures on the PC, like King's Quest or Space Quest, you know, or Siberia for the Xbox. I'm hoping to get back into it one day. It's quite a gem. You know, definitely. Even if you don't play it much, it's definitely, you know, definitely worth owning in your Wii collection to say, hey, at least I own it. And yeah, puzzle's gonna be definitely tough, but I think it was next to K-Wing's review that, you know, thanks to the review that K-Wing did. You know, and I got this really cheap as well. I got it for about $10 at Walmart. Thankfully, I had a gift card my cousin of mine gave to me for Christmas that I spent on it. So yeah, I was pretty lucky. Anyway. And then, aside from the main collection, I have some special games as well. First up is Super Mario All-Stars Limited Edition. I know some people like NeverChris may berate me for getting this because the fact is just basically it's just a port of Super Mario All-Stars to the Super Nintendo. You know, they could have made it downloadable, but it's worth getting anyway. You know, having all the Mario games in 16-bit, you know, and being able to use the Wii Remote to play them. And plus, it's worth getting the extras, you know. Which I've got on here, so you can see I've got the game itself. Yeah, and here's the box with that contains the extras, which contains a music CD here, right there, and the history booklet. So yeah, and I'm a big Mario fan, so it was worth getting to me. And finally, I have Link's Crossbow training and Wii Sports. Yes, I got this with my Wii Zapper, and I got this with my Wii, of course. Link's Crossbow training is pretty fun, though it's really more of a modernized version of Duck Hunt, if you could think about it like that. But that's not really a bad thing, because Duck Hunt was pretty fun back then, and I don't know I don't think I've saved the data, but I once did manage to get all platinum. Lucky me. But anyway, and not much I can say about Wii Sports, you know. It's simple but pretty fun. Makes good use of the Wii controls. Anyway, that's it. If you watch the video, comment below if you can, and tell me what games I should probably get, which ones I should probably get rid of. You know, share your opinions with me. I do have more games than just those I've mentioned in my past videos. Like I do have some games to the Neo Geo Pocket Color, and as I mentioned, there's my PS3 collection. But I think I'll get to those another time, like I said, once I play, because I got a good bit of them I haven't played yet, and once I do, I'll list them off. So until then, take care.